What's going on YouTube? Today we're going to be checking out the Field King's 2-gallon battery operated spray pump. The reason why I decided to buy a 2-gallon versus a 1-gallon or even battery operated is I wanted something that was going to be easy to go through my lawn and spray my weeds. I know a little pump sprayer, I've got a few, I don't know if you can see it, I got one down there. I don't know where the other one is, but either way, I find that they tend to break easily. Like the pump doesn't work very well and they end up breaking after several uses. So I went ahead and bought the 2-gallon battery operated pump from Field King. As you can see here, I don't know if you can see it right there, I got the 4-gallon battery operated pump for my biostimulants, anything like that, like Aerate, Microgreen, humic acid, RGS and all that. I spray with the 4-gallon pump. And then this is going to be intended, I picked this up, this is going to be intended for spraying the weeds. Hopefully this is as good as the 4-gallon pump. One thing I've already noticed is on this, it looks like the actual battery is in the actual handle itself versus the actual 4-gallon has its own little 18-volt battery. Not a big deal, not a huge deal. One thing I wish Field King did was put the same battery, maybe a smaller battery in this one as they did in the 4-gallon so I can interchange them out. But at the end of the day, it's not that big of a deal. I'll just go ahead and charge this one up separately. So let's go ahead and open this up and check and see what you get in the box. So it looks like the first thing you get is the spray wand itself. And it looks like a bunch of different fittings. So that way you can actually put on the spray end, just like the 4-gallon one did too. By the way, I did a video on the 4-gallon sprayer as well. So I'll go ahead and put that up here or here. I can't remember which side it is. I'll go ahead and put that up there for you to check out yourself. If you want to check out this pump by itself or how much it is, I think it was $89 or $75 to $89. Can't remember. Put that right here as well. But if you want to check it out yourself, I'll put the link in the description below so you can check it out and check out the current pricing. You get a 1-year warranty on this actually. So here's your warranty guide. You get a strap. So this looks like, it's not a backpack sprayer, but it looks like you get a strap so you can kind of just put it over your shoulder and have it hold. That way you can carry it around with your shoulder instead of holding it in your hand and spraying as well. So you get the little strap itself. Then you get a use and care manual. Who uses the manual, right? Well, I'm probably going to look through this actually. Sometimes I enjoy reading these manuals. But either way, you get a use and care manual so you can know how to take care of it. Then it comes with the actual handle, and this is part of the battery as well as the battery charger. So the battery charger, it looks like you actually have to have, the only downside to this is you have to have this handle close to an outlet so you can plug it in. Yeah, you can take it out of the actual container itself to just plug this in near your outlet, but then you got the residual of weed killer or whatever you have in there on the actual base of this. But either way, the design, I still think they should have done a removable battery, but it's not that big a deal at the end of the day. You have this little flap here, so you can plug your charger in. And then it looks like you got a power button up the top, and then you got a light here. So the light will blink when it's charging. It will also it'll be green when it's good to go. And then when it needs well, it looks like when it's overheated, it gives a red 3 beep. And let's see here. Oh, looks like it tells you right here when you're about 25% battery life left. Then you actually have the spray, the gun here, so with the hose, and this goes into the actual container itself here. But you got the spray gun, it's about the same one as they have at the other ones, so it's got a lockout here, so you can actually hold it down. Looks like hold it down without actually holding the actual trigger. And then you actually have the bottle here. Now, right off the bat, one thing I really liked about this is it has this little lip here, a little catch lip here. So that way when you put the wand through here and hold it on the hanger, this catch right here will catch anything that comes out of the hose in sprayer. So that way it's not leaking on your garage floor or anything like that. So that's nice about that. And then you got this pressure relief valve right here. You just pull up on it to make it release pressure if you want to take off the top. Other than that, it's a pretty simple construction. It does have the 1 gallon, 1.5 gallon, and then 2 gallon mark here. So that way you can measure out what you need. And other than that, it's a pretty solid construction actually. Not too heavy, which is nice. But, and then you got the strap connectors here, so that way you can hold it with your shoulder. And then at the bottom, you got the 3 little feet, so that way you can set it on the ground and be more stable. But other than that, let's fill this up with water and get it all set up and ready to go. And I'm gonna go ahead and take it for a test spray and show you how it works, how well it works. So let's go ahead and do that. Here we go. I got about 2 gallons of water in here to test it out. And one thing I really noticed and really wanted to point out is I like this button position right here. So it turns it on and pressurizes the pump. So turn it on right now, get it pressurized. And so once we get it pressurized, we're gonna go ahead and show you how it performs. I put the red nozzle on it for now. They did come with a yellow one, which is a little bit more narrow spray. And then they have one that's a little bit smaller, but it's a wide spray. So now that it's done, it's ready to go. And as we spray, it'll actually pump itself up, so you don't actually have to do it manually. So let's go ahead and get it tested out. All right, so here we go. So it's quick and easy. Nice even flow here. So I can actually go around and spray some weeds through my yard real quick and easy. Look how quickly I put that on the ground. So I might change it up a little bit. Might put the yellow one on here just to kind of slow it down a little bit, to spot spray a little bit easier. But this nozzle works really well, really quick. And now that we sprayed all this, the pump hasn't kicked on yet, which is really nice. So that means it pressurizes pretty well. Now, when you let off of it, it does, I don't know if you can see it here. Let me see if I can get it going here. It does leak a little bit, but then it stops. So that's nice. It leaks whatever's left in the lawn, I guess. But other than that, I really like it. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the mix for my weed killer and surfactant in this, and go ahead and I'm gonna spray my yard. Actually, I'm gonna mow my lawn, and then I'm gonna spray my yard for weeds and get the rest of the weeds that there's little leftover weeds from the spring, and get them killed and get ready for 4th of July in about, what is it, 3 weeks now? Yeah. So now that you've actually seen how well it works and everything about it, kind of the unboxing and all that, I didn't think I would not enjoy it. It's gonna be very useful for me. It's gonna be battery operated, so I don't have to do any pumping. I know that's a lazy way of doing it, but for me, I think for the price, it's gonna save me a lot of time and a lot of aggravation with the lower quality $10, $20 pumps. But either way, I like the Field King products. That's just something I really like. And if you're interested in checking it out, like I said, I'll put the product link in the description below, so that way you can check it out yourself. Like I said, I can't remember what the price was, but I will put it up here again for you. And you can check the link for actually current pricing. If this is your first time, please consider subscribing. And if you have any questions or comments or opinions about this, go ahead and put in the comment section below. I'd love to hear from you. And I will see you next time.